We did it! We did it! We did it!
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here with Coach Psycho of Oxygen Esports as we get ready for another day of the ALGS. Today's video we're going to be talking about Fuse's Heirloom as we finally know what it actually is. We're also going to go over what's going on with Stormpoint and also some server issues that have been impacting, well, ALGS and what Apex Legends and Respawn are going to do. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill, but without further ado, let's get into today's topic. So the ALGS is finally nearing conclusion, and that's actually a pretty good thing for the game of Apex Legends because it finally means we're going to get some new content. We've all been hearing about the new Harbinger collection event, which will be coming with the Fuse Heirloom. We know from the files that it's called the Razor's Edge, and also it does look like there's going to be a limited time mode, but we finally actually have some ideas on what that Fuse Heirloom is going to be. And according to Kralrindo, he's saying that Fuse's Heirloom is going to be a guitar with sharp edges and blades all over it. He also lets us know it's going to be his favorite heirloom. This makes a lot of sense because Razor's Edge is the name of an AC/DC album. Fuse has actually been seen with a guitar quite a bit, and here's just a thought process of something that you could kind of see, and it's a guitar with barbed wire all over it. Of course, it's going to be a little bit sharper. What's a little interesting about this is that there are some emotes that actually have Fuse with a guitar, and Respawn has said that they would not do something that we've seen before, actually added it in as an heirloom, so it won't look anything like the emote ones, but it is pretty cool. And he also makes some references to Lifeline's heirloom as well, being the drumsticks, so it could finally mean that Apex Legends is going to get some kind of ban. But along with that, we're also going to be getting a ton of changes with this. Because ALGS is ending, it finally means they can change the game a bit. We've been waiting for that Stormpoint update, and it's been alluded to, and I've been hearing a lot of rumors that it's actually going to be coming at the midpoint of this season. Some key things you're going to want to know is, from what I understand, the entire south side of the map is completely reworked. Basically, everything below Cascade Falls is going to look completely different and going to be a brand new way to play the map. Now, we also know that there should be a new town takeover here. It's most likely going to be that Watson one that we've heard so much about. It was originally leaked as coming to the Lightning Rod area, but we don't know if they've decided to change it. It could also be coming to the Wall, which we've also heard rumors about. Personally, I think Lightning Rod's a little bit better. It just fits her personality quite a bit more. But something also mentioned by Kralrindo, and I think he's actually giving us a lot of teasers, that he's thinking that there's going to be a new loot item, possibly a new grenade skull. So I don't know if that's going to be for the limited time mode, but if it isn't and we get a brand new loot item, that could also make a lot of sense. There are a lot of stuff that's been found in the files. We covered it in a video a day ago, but you can see stuff like the ammo box, the arc tool, the Titan battery, the 1 cog for crypto, explosive ammo, explosive lobber, which has been a hop-up found since I think season 11, the overcharger with an unknown function, a heat sink with an unknown function, the shield capacitor. There's a lot of stuff in there that we haven't seen, and the reason they would add it in now is the fact that ALGS is over. For those of you who aren't aware, ALGS is played on a live server. It may be called a LAN, but they don't play on a specific build. That has actually been discontinued for quite a while, and that's why you actually see the ALGS having constant crashes. These players are getting kicked left and right. It even happened to my team when we had a perfect zone, and even NRG Sweet has put out the fact that it's incredibly frustrating that they got a 20 kill win to start their ALGS champs, followed by their game crashing game 2 and then the match not being paused at all. Which I understand the complaints. Managing a team, I've seen it as well, but I will say that the general player base, we've also been dealing with this forever, which is a huge annoyance. Now, I do hope that we finally get those upgraded servers. It's been slowly rolled out. Oz let us know about this last season. There's new optimized file, a higher FPS cap, hopefully a next gen update for consoles, a sub-tick system, new types of VFX, and a new material skin for skins and scenery. We've been literally waiting on this stuff forever, and finally having it ready to go after ALGS makes sense because they don't want to add in all this new content like the Stormpoint map rework or the new loot item, because it would throw the pros all into whack as it's a brand new season and they only had a month to prepare for the championship. But overall, it's pretty good news because this week we can actually be expecting our first trailer for it, because we do know that the last skin rotation is on September 19th. It features the Dragon Warrior for Pathfinder, Grave Robber for Caustic, and the Phoenix Rising for Horizon. But what's important about that is when a season launches, we get the codes all the way up until we get the next major patch, which is September 19th. ALGS ends on September 10th. I would expect a trailer either on September 12th with the new store rotation or on Thursday, as they have been starting to do. And I'm really hoping that with all these new features added in and finally new updates, that season 12 gets a little bit better. And I do hope they actually bring back the ALGS build, because then we could have gotten all this stuff at the beginning of the season and the pros would have just played on the former Stormpoint before it had gotten changed. It just makes a lot more sense, and it would fix a lot of the crashing issues. Let me know down below, are you guys excited for Fuse's Heirloom and the Stormpoint changes? And also, don't forget to check out the second channel by my editor Novell, who does amazing Apex Legends content.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you keep slaying out in the Outlands.